Hello friends, I wish and hope that you and all in your family are fine, safe and healthy. I'm Renu, life coach. Today I'm here to express my feelings about something which is of greater relevance in today's unprecedented times of the global spread of COVID-19. The health experts have strongly encouraged social distancing and they have given a lot of guidelines to be followed. One of them happening to be maintaining distance of 6 feet to be maintained throughout by each individual with the other one. What is of big concern for me is the way the people are enacting on it. If we happen to meet somebody on the street or in any of the grocery store, we find that they are resisting even to have the eye contact and forget about the exchange of the greetings or any pleasantries. With the lockdown which has happened, I feel that people have also, in fact we have also locked our own selves into our own personal space, or rather I may call it as a personal bubble where no one is allowed to enter. And there is a deep sense of terrified feeling and people appear to be in deep fear and quite apprehensive about what if I may get infected, or what if the other person is infected and they may pass it on to me. Now somewhere this is building a lot of stress among the people. So the fear is now getting mounted upon by stress, and this stress can be one of the factors to impair our immunity. Now we all are aware that our physical and our emotional and our well-being is all directly proportional to the kind of relationships we have. And when we are maintaining this kind of social distancing, we're getting ourselves disconnected from our people in our own reach, or people within our own society or within our own community, or people within our own closer contexts, as a matter of fact. And that can be very, very dangerous. Because with this apprehension and with this terrified feeling, what is visible is that people lose their inner strength, and that is going to harm their mental health. And this could be leading and resulting into they turning out to be injurious to their own health. And that is the reason we have found such occurrences where people have harmed themselves, they have harmed the other ones out of all frustration. And this has gone to such severe consequences that there are instances where people have committed suicide, giving up and feeling that there is no hope further and there is no way to come out of this pandemic. And the only ultimate solution that they found was to commit suicide. Now, why was this all happening? It was all because of social disconnect people have understood by the word social distancing. It should be understood that the social distancing is not referring to the social disconnect. It is only referring to the physical distance which is to be maintained. And the word social distancing is misnomered. And the wrong or the misinterpretations of it is being done. And the effect and the impact of that misnomer is quite revealing and quite obvious. So it is for us to understand that we must lay more emphasis on nurturing the relationships, on getting connected with the people socially. Now, how do we get connected with the people socially? By being helpful to others, by supporting them, by volunteering to help people who are infected with this, even if it happens to be within our society or if they are undergoing the quarantine or self-isolation treatment, we must volunteer to help them. This will not make us prone to be infected. We can be concerned and considerate, and we can offer empathetic listening to them. We can be with them. Now which is very essential. In these kind of adverse situations, it is very essential for us to give the message that we are all together in this, rather than saying directly or indirectly, it is for you to deal with this, I have got nothing to do with this. Also, we must understand that the technology can play a very, very significant role, and we can leverage upon the technological platform, for example WhatsApp and Facebook, where we can connect with each other. We can have a lot of video conferences, we can connect with our friends, we can talk to our elderly neighbors, we can volunteer to help them, we can bring certain things for them, their medicines or their daily needs. And hence it is very, very essential for us to be in connect with each other. We have also found that there are various musicians who have offered such virtual concerts, and there are certain quizzes and contests happening. For some people it might be appearing to be very trivial and they might be finding no purpose in it, and some of them would be considering it as completely futile. But these trivial things also are going to impact the mindset of the people in a very positive way. And hence it is very, very essential for us to understand that it is not the emotional disconnect we are supposed to have, or not to socially disconnect ourselves from people, but then to come together. And probably this was the only message that our Prime Minister, Mr. Modi ji, wanted to be spread across. And that was when he asked everybody to applaud the COVID warriors, and when he asked to light the diyas at our homes, because the darkness which exists due to fear needs to be lightened up, and let us allow the fear to be removed from our own hearts and brighten it with the ray of hope, with the light of hope, and with immense amount of faith in our inner strength and in the strength of the COVID warriors. So let's not separate emotionally, let's not separate socially, but only physically. So let's call it only as physical distancing, and let us not understand this physical distancing to be equivalent to social distancing. With this, I wish may you have love, light and laughter, with abundance amount of peace all around you, more strength and more power to each one of you. Thank you so much.